Imagine an ocean, not of salt, but of fresh water, sprawling across North America. This is the Great Lakes, a vast inland sea that shapes its own weather and carves a handprint into the continent. From above, their shimmering surfaces and busy boats hint at life. But beneath lies a hidden world. If we could drain these lakes, we'd find drowned forests, ancient riverbeds, and traces of people who once walked here. The cold deep water preserves secrets lost to time on land. Far below, stories of ancient ecosystems and vanished cultures wait to be uncovered. To understand this place, we must journey back thousands of years, to a world of glaciers and megafauna. The familiar surface is just a veil, concealing a history deeper than we imagine. This submerged realm holds clues to how our ancestors survived dramatic change. The Great Lakes are not just about water, they're about ice, land, and the spirit of exploration. So, let's begin our journey. We'll dive beneath the surface, leaving behind the world of sun and sky. In the silent darkness, science will be our guide. We'll explore a lost continent, an Atlantis of North America, hidden in plain sight. This is a story of discovery and puzzle-solving, revealing the incredible history of our planet and ourselves. The adventure begins where water meets land, plunging into the depths of time. What will we find in the cold, silent depths? Let's descend and uncover the stories waiting below. The journey starts now. Our search for the past takes us to Lake Huron, the second largest Great Lake. Scientists, mapping the lake floor with sonar, stumbled upon something unexpected, a long, deliberate line of stones, deep beneath the surface. This wasn't a shipwreck or a random pile of rocks. It was a structure. The stones rested on the Alpena Amberley Ridge, once a dry land bridge connecting Michigan and Ontario. During the last ice age, this ridge was a vital corridor for people and animals. The line of stones was no accident. It was built by human hands, thousands of years ago. This was the first direct evidence of ancient human activity on the now submerged lake floor. The stones formed a hunting structure, a drive lane used to funnel herds of caribou toward waiting hunters. Dated to about 9,000 years ago, it reveals a world that was cooler, drier, and very different from today. The discovery changed how we see the Great Lakes, not just as bodies of water, but as archaeological preserves. The cold, fresh water protected these stones, preserving a lost chapter of human history. This find proved that the story of the first peoples wasn't lost, it was waiting in the dark, cold depths. To understand our origins, we had to look where few had thought to search, the bottom of the lake. The stones are a silent testament to ingenuity and survival. They connect us to a vanished world. What other secrets lie beneath the waves? The search had only just begun. Each discovery opens a new window into the past. The Great Lakes hold more than water, they hold memory. The stones beneath Lake Huron are just the beginning. The story continues below. Travel back 9,000 years, as the Ice Age ends and the Alpena Amberley Ridge stands above water. This narrow land bridge is a migration route for thousands of caribou, moving between feeding grounds. For ancient people, the migration is survival, food, tools, clothing. These hunters understood the land and the animals, building stone drive lanes to guide herds. At key points, they constructed blinds, stone shelters where hunters waited with spears and atlatls. This was a sophisticated cooperative strategy, requiring planning and deep knowledge of the environment. The drive lanes and blinds reveal a society adapted to a changing world. The hunt was everything. Success meant life. Failure meant hardship. These structures are more than archaeological finds. They're monuments to resilience. They let us glimpse ancient hunters, crouched in silence as herds thundered past. Rising waters eventually swallowed this landscape, but the story endures. The stones beneath Lake Huron connect us to these resourceful ancestors. Their ingenuity echoes through time. The caribou hunt is a story of adaptation and survival. It's a reminder of our deep connection to the land. The past is not lost. It's preserved beneath the waves. The hunt continues in memory. The stone structures are just part of the story. The lake floor preserves countless traces of lost cultures, tools, stone flakes, and artifacts of daily life. Each flake is a frozen moment, proof that people lived, worked, and shaped this land. On land, such traces would vanish, but underwater, they remain undisturbed for millennia. This preservation lets us reconstruct ancient lives in stunning detail. We see their technologies, settlements, and adaptation to a changing world. These people faced dramatic climate shifts, retreating glaciers, rising lakes, yet they thrived. Their story is not one of defeat, but of innovation and resilience. The submerged heritage of the Great Lakes connects us all. By studying these lives, we learn about our own capacity for adaptation. The echoes of their world still resonate in ours. The past lives on beneath the waves. How do we explore a world buried under water and time? Technology extends our senses. Sonar and remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, are our tools. Sonar maps the lakebed with sound, revealing features as small as a single rock. This is how the Alpena-Amberley Ridge and its structures were found. Once sonar spots something, ROVs, robotic explorers, dive in. Equipped with cameras and lights, ROVs send back detailed images and can even collect samples. Scientists can explore ancient sites without leaving the ship. Sediment cores drilled from the lakebed reveal layers of history, climate, vegetation, and fire. By analyzing these clues, we reconstruct lost landscapes and the lives of those who live there. Technology lets us piece together a complete picture of this vanished world. Every scan and dive brings new discoveries. The deep is no longer out of reach. Science brings the past to light. The Great Lakes human story rests on a foundation of ancient, violent geology. Over 1 billion years ago, a massive meteorite struck near Sudbury, Ontario, reshaping the land. Later, glaciers became the most powerful sculptors. During the last ice age, a mile-thick sheet of ice carved the landscape, gouging out the lake basins. The ice acted like a bulldozer, deepening valleys and shaping the land. As the climate warmed, the glaciers melted, filling the basins with water, creating the Great Lakes. These lakes are the legacy of fire and ice, setting the stage for human drama. Land bridges like the Alpena-Amberley Ridge formed, then vanished as waters rose. Understanding this deep history reminds us, our world is always changing. The same forces that shape the lakes still shape our planet today. The story of the Great Lakes is one of transformation. The land, the water, and the people are all part of this epic. The past is written in stone, ice, and water. Discovering these submerged worlds is more than science, it's a human journey. The lands beneath the lakes were once home to ancestors of today's indigenous peoples, like the Anishinaabe. These sites are sacred, linking oral traditions to physical evidence. Stories of walking across the lakes are now confirmed by science. Collaboration with indigenous communities is essential. They are the guardians of this memory. Traditional knowledge gives meaning to the stones and artifacts, turning them into living stories. Science and tradition together create a richer, more respectful understanding of the past. The Great Lakes are vast, and much remains unexplored. New discoveries, like mysterious stone lines in Lake Michigan, fuel curiosity and debate. Each find opens new questions and deepens the mystery. The story of the Great Lakes is one of wonder, respect, and shared heritage. We are called to explore, but also to honor the sacred sites and cultures connected to them. With every dive and every story, we add to the history of our planet and ourselves. The past is not gone. It waits in the silent depths, ready to be rediscovered. The adventure continues.